Hey guys, I'm Thomas with Phillips Innovations. Today we're going to show you how to install the Euro Global Auto Attach system onto your John Deere tractor. The tractor we're going to be installing it on today is a John Deere 5115M with a 540M loader. We're going to start inside the cab, work our way to the front of the tractor. So we're going to start by removing this plastic cover. That way we can gain access to the back of the 12-volt outlet. We'll take our needle nose pliers, very carefully remove the positive and negative wires from the rear of the 12-volt outlet. This can be kind of tricky. We're going to go ahead and take this one off so we can see just a little bit better. Then we're going to take cable 1, this label right here. Take a male positive, connect, just like that, and the male negative positive. Make sure it's securely fastened in there. That's not going to come loose. Feels nice and strong. Weight right there. I'm going to go ahead and remove the cover over the PTO control switch right here. So you can use a tool to do this. You should be able to do it just by hand as well. Start over there, move it around, and then it'll come off just like that. We'll lay that off to the side without damaging any of those wires. Next, we're going to feed this cable 1, through here to get it out of the way. Then we're going to go ahead and reattach our wires to the back of the 12-volt outlet. So we've connected our power supply back to the rear of the 12-volt outlet. Now we're going to run cable 1 to the desired switch location. For this purpose right here, we're going to choose this switch cutout up front. It's the easiest to get to, so we're going to use that. Take our little flat screwdriver, gently pry that off. And then next, we're going to remove this cover over the hydraulic and 3-point control levers. Now that our cover is removed over the hydraulic control levers, we're going to run cable 1 right through here where it will go through the hole, connect to the switch. Okay guys, so while we have the cover off, we're going to go ahead and run a cable 2 down the console and out down here towards the bottom. Okay, so now that we have cable 2 run up through here, we're going to disconnect cable 1 from the switch. You don't have to connect it to the switch, but just for now we did. We're going to go ahead and begin to reinstall this, but we're going to run cable 2 and cable 1 up through here, just like this, and reattach this cover very carefully. Just match up the connectors, just like this. Make sure they snap together properly. Make a secure connection. Everything looks good. We're going to go ahead and shove these through, just like that. We're going to push this switch into the cutout. So we're going to start by making a small incision on this side of the boot, and we will run cable 2 through that hole. Now that we have that hole cut, we're going to run cable 2 out through the bottom of our cab. Now that we have cable 2 run outside the cab, we're going to carefully run it into the hydraulic bulkhead for the front end loader. Now we're going to run cable 2 through the sheath that is encasing our hydraulic hoses to our single point connector. Now that cable 2 is run to our hydraulic disconnect, we can go back and secure that cable along the frame to avoid any hot or moving components, and then reconnect to our front end loader. So now we're going to begin the installation process for cable 3 on this 540M loader. We do the same exact process for the 520M loader as well. We're going to start by removing this plastic cover. Now that we have that cover removed, we're going to take our fishing wire, we're going to run it down the loader frame where we will connect to cable 3, pull that wire back through the loader frame. So now we're going to take the male end of cable 3, secure it with some electrical tape to the end of our fishing wire. Another tip when installing cable 3 is the hydraulic hoses are going to want to follow this underneath side of the inside of the loader frame. To try to enter at the top of the hoses, exit at the top of these hoses. That's going to give you the best possible chance getting that wire through there with ease without putting any strain on the electrical cable. Now that we have cable 3 run through the loader frame, we're going to go ahead and run it inside this sheath. Now that we have cable 3 run through the sheath, we're going to just take some zip ties and secure that cable to the hydraulic hoses. Next up, we're going to take cable 3 and we're going to run it through this hole right here, down the boom of the loader to our global carrier. Now we're going to take our 2 Velcro straps and secure cable 3 to the inside wall of the loader frame. Okay guys, so now we're going to connect the cable 2 male connector to the frame of the loader bracket right here.